Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me. And Raw to take the 3v1. Gets one. Looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
It's like that Blizzard may connect with 4 people.
Ball, Lady Ronin. Oh my goodness, what a chat.
That was really good.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies. Welcome to week 1 of season 13 of NGS. We are doing the Nexus Division for our first cast. So this should be really exciting. Both teams seem to know each other. As you can see, our map bands were Sky Temple and Curse Hollow on the side of the Boogans. And Tactical Feed went with Tomb of the Spider Queen and Brax's Holdout. And they won the coin toss. They chose map, and we are going to Battlefield of Eternity. I'm really looking forward to casting Nexus. I love casting the Nexus Division. I want to welcome everybody to the stream. If you are new, I do cast a lot. I'm casting twice tonight. So please leave a follow. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps me greatly. And I'm just going to let them know that we are ready. And we can get into the action. Hey Viper, I hope everybody's having an excitingly good evening. for this February. Looks like we are about to get into our first draft for the Nexus for this game. Really looking forward to it. And again, as we get into the game, if my volume level gets too high or the game volume is too loud, please let me know and let us get into the draft. All right. Hey, everybody. For those who don't know, sorry for the ugly camera appearance, but here's my ugly face. Don't mind the passerbys in the background. They'll cut in and out. I have the stepdaughter and wifey poo in the background sitting and looking at me. They hear you, by the way. Just having words with my stepdaughter. But yeah, let's get into this draft. I'm really excited for it. It'll be really exciting. I always like the Nexus division because, I mean, they really show lower div teams, you know, ideas, comps they can run, you know, and how to do things properly. It's a great learning lesson. Oh, Scarlet Cinder, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Night Squad. Really appreciate it. Like I say, I am doing 2 casts tonight. My next cast is going to be at 10:15 Eastern time. So just enough. So I'll shut the stream down for a brief time, then restart it for the next game. But we're starting off with Joanna Ban. No surprise there, with a Vala and a Li Ming follow-up. So Vala for the race, Li Ming for the race. Maybe targeted, but still really good race potential. I'm just going to go for the healer ban. Zuriak, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome to the Night Squad. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. And a Dahaka ban. Leaving the healers open. G. Lorania, 97. Thank you for the follow. So we have first pick Blaze. Now, I'm not familiar with these teams. I'm not sure of who plays which role. So, like I said, that's what, the other part of what excites me about casting these higher ELO teams. And I get to know the players. You get to know the teams, you know. And we have a Stukov and Chromie with a lot of stall. So that's a good pickup. Time traps are really good to help. Stukov, just all around good healer. Depending on the build that you go. I mean, very viable in almost every situation. We have a Nubarak and a Hanzo. So Hanzo, he'll be going race. I'm going to guess Scattershot. I believe that's the level 1. Or simple geometry for the Scattershot. Guy Doric, thank you for the follow. Broom Bay. So we have feeders and we have a 1-trick. Oh, this should be a really exciting time. This is going to be great. All right, so we have Brightwing Band out, taking away that little global potential for the off lane, which I'm guessing is going to be Blaze. And they are taking, and Boogans is taking away the Diablo. Pretty strong on this map, especially around the choke points. And just overall in general, be real annoying. Alright, so let's see the 3-4 pick for a tactical feed. And once we get into the game, I'll go to the middle of the screen, and as usual, I'll start a prediction so that you guys can use your channel points and maybe win some more or lose some, depending on. Alright, what's the final 2 picks for the side of... I like the Lunara, I like the Mei. Mei with her blinds could be annoying. Lunara, as everybody knows, late game Lunara is pretty strong with her poison damage. Oh, Okay, I will do that when we get into the game. I will change the title. Sorry, that's the one thing I actually forgot to do. And I will do that right away. Just want to get this last part of the draft, and then I will change. I had a piece of paper covering it. I'll change this right away. Alright, and we have a Sonia for the final pickup. I'm going to edit my stream info right now. 13. Okay, so I've updated my stream. Let's get into the game. Alright, so on the left side for Boogans Forever, we have Tom Peace on Blaze, Theo on Anubarak, Camp Bell Z on Sylvanas, Thundercats on Anduin, Non-Champion on Hanzo. And on the red team, we have Solidarity on the Lunara, Felderoth on the Chromie, I'm doing the easy way, Materum on the Stukov, Whereabouts on the Sonia, and Broom Boy on the May. Alright, so let's get to the middle of the screen. Let's zoom out. Talents are being shown. Alright, just give me a second and we start a prediction. And then everything should be fixed. Put a little timer on that. All right, there's the prediction. Everything going back to the channel should be good now. I've re-edited the stream. There we go. Let's get into the game. And again, if it, first blood almost happens. So Bonus manages to get away. So again, if the my game volume is too loud or too quiet, let me know. If my volume is too loud or too quiet, let me know. And yeah, we'll let the offlaners do the offlane, and hopefully I've got everything going. Since I have talents up on the screen, I'm not going to bring up the mini version. Focus onto the May. She's going to get away. Nubarak gets frozen. All 5 are down. Here for the side of Boogans. Looking at our level 1s though, we do have Redemption, we have Enhanced Blessing, Might of the Banshee Queen, Legion of Beetles, Neuro Stim Pack, Chromium with Time Walker's Pursuit, and the Anomaly, Reactive Ballista Spores, Furious Blow, Heat Transfer, and Natural Perspective. 2 minutes in, no first blood. Sonya takes first camp up top. Big focus though onto the Lunara. That's first blood on the side of Boogans. Lose the camp, but get the kill. So I think that is a bit of a victory. Meanwhile, coming down here, back to the bottom lane. Both teams, let's see if I can get to the middle, are on their respective bruiser camps. Now we have 4 seconds to the immortal. Let's set ourselves up. Usually the first one is a race, and this is a race. It does look like race. Early game goes on to the side of tactical. Now that's going to change as Hanzo gets stacked, of course, and Boogans. They are able to take the first immortal. That's going to be going to bottom lane, so let's zoom down there. Sonya down here getting soaked. XP is pretty much even. Normally the first immortal usually does like basic wall damage. You never expect a lot out of it 4 minutes in, but it is living up to its name. It's going to get that first wall all the way down.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest.
Oh, and we have a pause. So give me 1 second. Let's bring it back to here. See what's happening. But yeah, so far from what we're seeing, games going back and forth. Boogans with that 1 kill on the Lunara. And yeah. Now it's pretty much going on to the race. I think 10s should be online if possible for the next immortal. And it looks like we are ready. Let's get back into the game. Sorry, I didn't realize that they had given me a referee. So I was the one who had to unpause it. But we are back into the game, now fighting over this bottom camp. Looks like a 4-man's going to be, looks like the invade. They're going to try and make a play on the camp. Anubrak's on the point. Anub in a bit of trouble. I think they're going to back out. Sonya is here. Double kill with the Sylvanas. The Anubrak goes down. So this is going to give Tactical time to equal out what the Immortal did and take down their front wall. Anub and Sylvanas are now down, so they should be able to get some control on this. Oh, CO in a world of trouble. Do they have dive? They do not, but they do get away. Nice healing on the part of Anduin. I thought for sure Anubrak was going down there. 7 seconds for the next Punisher. First 4 of the game does go down on the side of Tactical.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption.
Let's get up to the Immortals. Again, early advantage. Starts off for the side of Tactical Feed. Quick invade though. They are focusing. Oh, they get the May. Good time stop. Or time loop by the Chromie. Hanzo on the other Immortal. May's on our way back now. 10s have been reached, though, for the side of Tactical Feed. What are also? We have Slowing Sands we've seen. We have Slappy Hand. We have Leap. We have Ice Wall. And we have Leaping Strike. Boogans just waiting to get 10. Trying to keep doing some damage. 10's online for both teams. We have Bunker, Cocoon, Wailing Arrow, Light Bomb, Dragon's Arrow. Bunker does save Hanzo. And it looks like this Immortal is going... Oh no! Hanzo pulls it off! It's not going to have a big shield, but... Oh, nice Yeet of Faith on the Sylvanas by the Anduin. Counter pressure on the Sonya. Wow, Hanzo was just able to get the burn onto that Immortal in order to... get this one down. It has almost like literally no shield. It had 40 health, so.
I shall march for hell's gates.
But this is an 8-minute one. I expect it'll get close to the same as the last one. Now it's on Fort, doing Fort damage. Ice Wall goes out. Leap was used. Bunker gets dropped. Dragon Arrow goes out. Stasis used by Chromie. Leaping Strike gets used. Chromie goes down. May looks like she's going to go down using her trait for cooldowns. So a double kill for the side of Boogans. Good job. Hopefully, we, should Boogans win, I'll get to find out what a Boogan is. Maybe somebody in chat knows. I'm really starting to agree with you, Calendap. Some really good healing by the Anduin player. So both teams equal at 1 fort down. Oh, Blaze gonna try and counter Sonya. Is gonna lose this. Who gets here first? Leap goes out. Nice steal by the Blaze. Dragon Arrow goes out. Follow up. Stukov goes down. Ice Wall catches one. And in the slowing sands. It's Sylvanas though. She has her escapes. I hope the game volume isn't too loud for everybody, or not too quiet. If it's too quiet, you can't hear it, let me know. I can boost it up. Hopefully it's just right. Oh, focusing on the Chromie. The Chromie goes down. Currently 6-2 are the kills. Second fort of the game is going to go down. So both forts gone on the side of Tactical Feed. Boogans playing really strong. Right back onto the Immortal, going straight onto Race, going for the burn. Take us right to halftime show. Sylvanas heading top to clear that camp. Both Immortals now in the defensive position. I like the play that Boogans is doing by grabbing their camp right now. I mean, they can afford to give up some hit points on their Immortal. Dragon Arrow was out with Light bomb just a little off. Cocoon goes. Good slowing science placement by the Chromie. So they're going to try and focus back in here. Bunker gets dropped. Big engage. Flailing swipe goes out. Oh, big chromie bombs on the Sylvanas flare. Blaze looks like he's about to go down. Blaze goes down. Looking at a new Barak. Do they have burrow? No, they do not. So the team's going to back off and give up the rest of this Punisher. It'll be okay. It'll have about 12,000 shields. Nothing wrong with that. Be going to the top lane. Really well fought for the side of Tactical Feed. Really good job securing those 2 kills. They'll both be up in time for the defense, but I did guarantee him the Immortal. This time we have a 13-minute one. Bit stronger than the others. Probably definitely going to get Fort down. And it looks like Sonya's working her way up top. Icefall catches Hanzo. Bunker out. They're going to give up this fort. That's kind of a given. Keep walls being pressured. Keep wall comes down. Will do some damage to the keep, but should be minimal. Both teams at 15, experience-wise, pretty close. Dragon Arrow goes out. There's the stun. There's the flailing swipe. The Coon on the Chromie. They caught the Lunara. Sonya laying havoc in the back line. Takes down Sylvanas. Big stun by Tom. So a 1-for-0 trade in that skirmish. Both teams at 16. So close, this match so far. Looks like they are going to keep putting key pressure in this top lane here. However, they are going to back away. The keep is not going to go down yet. Really nice back and forth. I mean, when I was talking to the captains before game, they, really seem to know each other well. Maybe scrim partners or just from last season and other adventures, but seem to get along really well. And I mean, I was expecting a close one, and I am not disappointed. This is a really good first matchup for casting for NGS Season 13. Immortal spawns. Get a lock onto the Sonya. Couple of heroics used on the side of Boogans feed. None on the side of on tactical. I mean, sorry, Boogan forever. Lunara starting to poke damage down. Hanzo doing the same. Halftime show gets reached for the side of tactical feed. Defensive posture. Both teams 17. This is going to be a fight. This isn't a Punisher, or an Immortal, I mean, sorry, that Boogans really wants to give up. Potential of a double keep play, if they so wanted to, for the side of tactical feed, should they win this. All heroics are off cooldown. Big arrow, big stun. Chromie goes down. Stukov goes down. Leap, ice wall. Bunker goes. Chasing, chasing, chasing. You're going to try and catch Lunara. That's 3 for the side of tactical feed. Nice try and, I mean, the tick damage from Lunara still took down like, what, 500 hit points from the Immortal. So again, small shielded Immortal. Going to be going top lane.
Triumph brings order to this realm.
This is a really smart play. Grab their camp. Have it push bottom while they push top.
Heavens shall triumph this day.
And if they do get up there and grab those globes, oh, they are doing the split. They are going to go bottom with the camp. Let them deal with the Immortal top phase. Smart call. It's going to take down, definitely taking down the wall. It looks like they're going to leave Lunara to take care of it. 20's just about online on the side of Boogans. There we go. What do we got? We got Bullseye, Censure, Deafening Blast, Rewind, and Upgraded Bunker. Big focus on this keep. Immortal is down. However, they do get first keep of the game. First keep is to go to the side of Boogans. And they just back off. Like, you know, if they wanted, they could have pressed their advantage, but I totally understand why you wouldn't. You know, everybody says when you have 20, you know, you really want to try to, but now they can look for an engage that they, if they so want. It looks like they are going to bully themselves on here and steal the camp. And that's what you do with level 20. It's just those little things, you know, that gives your team the edge. Camp pushing bottom, camp pushing top now. 20's not yet online, just about, but not yet online for the side of tactical feed. Immortals called again. 20-minute Immortal. This could be close to, it has the potential to be a game-ending Immortal, depending on who wins it. Let's set ourselves up in the mid. 8 seconds. We get early damage onto it right away. Not a lot, but letting him know they're there. Blaze set up defending for the top. 20's online for both. So we have Piercing Sands, we have top off, we have Ignore Pain, Upgraded Ice Wall, and Intensifying Toxin. Sylvanas and Genji just wreaking havoc on this Immortal in the bottom. Meanwhile up top, getting some poke damage. Halftime shows started again. Where are they going to position themselves? It looks like neutral aggressive. Both teams playing defensive now, realizing that a couple of deaths could spell the end of the game. Boogans looking for a play. Seeing that they're in the blaze in bottom, they put a bit more pressure on the Immortal. 5 versus 5. Both teams setting up for the engage. Got a cocoon onto May. There's the unstoppable by the May. Nice bunker, saves Blaze. Now it's going to be a race. Tactical coming from the backside. Looking at Blaze. Nice Eat of Faith. Hanzo gets a little bit of damage onto the Immortal. Boogans topping off. Rotating back down to a defensive posture to scare them away. And they don't have to do much, Boogans. They have catapults pressing, two catapults. They definitely got catapults pressing bottom as well as top. Just so cautious. And second keep of the game goes down just due to the catapult minion pressure. Big focus on the May right now. And May goes down. The Eat of Faith goes out. Sonya's spinning to winning. Light Bomb goes out. Cocoon goes out onto the Stukov, so no heals for Sonya. Anub goes down. That's 4 for 1 though. That's 5 for 1. And that looks like it's going to be GG. Looks like GGs are being called. Looks like game 1 going over the side of Boogans Forever. A really nicely played Infernal Shrines. I mean, sorry. Battlefield of Eternity. Brain freeze for a second. Good game. Good job. GG. All right. So let's look at some stats here. XP contribution, 19,000 for the Blaze. Anduin. Definitely giving Anduin MVP for me for that last game. Thundercats was just really on point with a lot of Eat of Fates. My other person was Blaze. I thought his bunkers were really strong. Saved a lot of heroes. But really nice to done. 65,000 damage by the Hanzo player. Top damage. Good job on that. 83,000 by Materium on the Stukov. 79,000 on the Anduin. I'll just leave that up there. Well, I'm going to close off the prediction that I had made. All right, let me update my scorecard and let us go back to our map. All in all, that was a pretty good game. I mean, I really liked what I saw from both teams. I was really excited to see that. That's for sure. All right, let's go back to the channel. Predictions out. I know the prediction is going to say complexity. I did that wrong. But that was game one. It was how my prediction happened. I'll fix that for the next game. All right, let's play some music while we get ready for game number 2. All right, we are back with game 2, back in the draft. Let's see what the teams have in store for us. As you saw on the screen before this, we are going to Alterac Pass, which was chosen by Boogans Forever. Really, really, really nice first game I watched. I thought it was really impressive by both teams. That could have went either way. All right, so who is our first band? They are taking the Anu Barak away. They're saying we are done. No more of that. I want to welcome everybody to the stream. For those who don't know, I'm Sparhawk. Here's my ugly face. We have a Falstead band. If you're new, please, you're more than welcome to leave a follow. I cast NGS quite often. I try to do, if my schedule allows, I try to do at least 5 games a week. Sometimes I'll do doubles. Like tonight, I'm doing a cast at 7:15 Pacific, 10:15 Eastern. It's another Nexus Division team. And if you give me half a second, I will tell you I will be casting Regen versus Cat Daddies. So that's my goal for after this one. But I will shut down the stream and get ready for it. I'll make sure that I actually have the right titles. Alright. So our bands are Anubarak and Anduin. So taking those right away. Falstead and Dahaka. That leaves Joanna open, and she is just first pick yoinked. I'm really surprised Joe made it through. I don't know. Me personally, but Joanna would never see the light of day. She's too strong right now. Like, really, really strong. And Falling Sword is just a pain. However, we have Stukov and Tychus. The Tychus is good. Can really help shred down the Joe. However, susceptible to the blind by Joanna, depending what level 1 they go. We have Rhaegar and a Hogger. Hogger, good offlaner. All those bouncy Tasmanian double things. And again, I want to thank everybody for staying tuned for the stream. I mean, there's a really exciting first game. I cannot wait to see what we get in this game. Boogans trying to close it out with a 2-0 victory. And Tactical Feed trying to pull the comp together to get the win, take it to a third game. We have a Junkrat Band on this map. Junkrat Band I can totally see. I hope anybody who's watching and plays in NGS, I hope your teams have done well so far in week 1. And if you haven't played yet, I want to wish your team the best of luck when you do play your first match. Nice to get Season 13 going again. Alright, and we have Malthael Band for the side of Tactical Feed. So we have Blaze pick up again. Followed by Varian. Taunt Varian can kill a Rhaegar, that's for sure. Who's going to be their blow-up mage? I'm going to think a Jaina would be strong. Maybe a Tass with a wall. If you go electric fence, like Psystorm build Tass. We have Li Ming, Greymane. So Li Ming with poke for days at the objective to keep it from being channeled. So who is the damage? Who's going to be the follow-up on the Taunt variant? Unless they're running Varian in the offlane. They could bring another. They're going to bring Chromie. I am surprised. However, I am not disappointed. I really like the draft Tactical Feed put together. Execution is definitely on the side of Boogans, but Tactical Feed has a more generic, here's what we need to do to win a game. And they have all the tools at their disposal. Alright, so let us get into the game. We'll call it some names, and then we'll set up another prediction. Alright, we have Tompies on Blaze, Thundercat on Stukov, Sio on Varian, Non-Champion on Chromie, Campbellas on Tychus. And for Tactical Feed, we have Solidity on Greymane, Whereabouts on Hogger, Feldroth on Li Ming, Materium on the Rhaegar, and Broomboy playing the Joanna. Alright, let's get to the middle. Let's zoom out so everybody can see. Let me get that there. Give me a second. I'm going to start my next prediction for this next game while teams are loading in. Who wins game 2. All right, set it up for that. It says what? It's giving me. What the hell? Okay, I can't do a prediction. It's giving me an issue. So I'm just going to go right into the game. Looks like we have a pause. Let's see what's going on there. Good. While they're doing that, it gives me the opportunity to try and figure out what's going on with my prediction, because it's not working. It's giving me an error. I have to take a look. It's telling me that I can't. When I named the prediction, it says that it's not compliant with our content guidelines, and all I'm saying is who wins games 2. So I cannot do that. Go back to the channel. We are still in a break. Oh, looks like the teams are ready. Let's get back into the game. Here we go. All right, let's get this going. Yiming doing her job, poking at towers already. Greymane working his way down to the Chromie. Just Looter, I am looking forward to it. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to cast either of the teams like last season that I can remember. So I'm really excited to see what I can see. Right away, both teams are on their camps. Greymane over here. Rhaegar coming to help. Tychus Stukov there. Experience is pretty close to even right now. Yeah, I would honestly agree. Like, if you're willing to give up at Joanna, that means you have a plan to destroy. Oh, big focus onto the Greymane. Even with the Condemn and the Blind. Shield Glare is just too slow to go out. Greymane back to the pound. He's got to sit in timeout for just a few seconds. And it looks like they caught Rhaegar. Oh, but he is going to get away. First Blood goes over to the side of Boogans. Now, I haven't seen them delete a Joanna in 1.1 seconds, but I did see them just delete a Greymane in about a second. And again, I want to welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome to NGS 13, Season 13, this Nexus Division matchup. For those who missed the first game, Boogans Forever did manage to pick up the win on Battlefield of Eternity.
Keep our prison camp from being captured and get our soldiers out of the hole.
Objectives is up, but again, so many divisions, most teams they don't go for it at all. Big focus in the middle for the side of tactical feed. Trying to get some more wall pressure. I hope the game volume is at a good level for you guys to be able to hear the game, and it's not too loud that it drowns out my voice or too quiet. Try and focus on the Varian. Time stop, taunted, gets caught. Really nice Varian so far. Nice control. Went Lion's Fang or Lion's Maw. Down here at the bottom. Yeah, neither team is going to make a big effort, I think, until level 10, unless somebody gets a pick. A 4-man push down here at the bottom. Camp's captured again. Taunt onto the Greymane, slowing sands by the Chromie. And it's all about the soak. Both teams going to go 10 before they make any big play. Taunt is up. 10s are reached for the side. We have Odin, we have Slung Sands, we have Warbringer, Slappy Hand, we have Bunker again. Chromie just wrecking bottom. Big focus on top. Just saw that out of the corner of my eye on the mini map. Hogger goes down. 18 seconds. That'll give them the opportunity if they want. Oh, Channel is getting started though on the side tactical field. And they are coming in on them. As soon as that unstoppable falling sword goes out. There's a lockdown. There's a taunt. Rhaegar goes down. Taunt onto Joanna. Wave of force. Good wave of force, by the way. Three seconds till Rhaegar is back. Varian in a bit of trouble. Varian goes down, but so does Hogger. Able to get the interrupt. Rhaegar's on his way back. First set of generals for the side of Boogans Forever Let's see what they want to do with it. It looks like they may be focusing on pushing mid. However, we shall see. No, they are going top. They are leaving mid. We've already done some damage there. They want to try and get a fort here. I totally think this is a smart call. Odin's being popped. Hogger disappears away. They are trying to... Broom coming up to try and get a counter out here. Gramine from behind. Spotted out. And I like that Tychus took the extra damage. There's the taunt. The unstoppable. Hogger goes down. Slappy hand. Stukov in a bit of trouble. Stukov's going to go down. Dromy being chased by Li Ming. Oh, Biggie manages to get away. Lion Maw gets completed. He's going to go down. So that is a 3-for-0 trade there. So that's going to give first boss to the side of Tactical Feed, who are jumping right on top boss. Chrome, is that the only one out there? I don't know if they'll be able to fight this. Curse Bullet goes out. Blaze goes down. Stukov's going to be in trouble. Blocked by Wave of Force. Tactical Feed coming back to play here. Trading the kills. 6-5 in favor of them. Have boss control. Objectives up in 6 seconds. They'll at least get some channel onto it.
I've got eyes on our forces. Move in. Get them out of there.
That boss is done. All the gnolls in mid get taken out. So not a lot of fort damage done. About a level lead on the favor of Tactical Feed currently at the moment. And they are going on boss, so they are going on Blaze first. Blaze is down. There is no Chromie. So this is a 5 versus 3. This is not looking very good. Varian goes down as well. So not only are they giving up boss, they lost 2 people in that. And that's a shame. But that was a really good, smart call on the side of Tactical Feed to, once they realized that, hey, Blaze is right here. Let's just get Blaze. Channel is going to be started on the side of Boogans. 16s are online for the side of Tactical Feed, so they're not going to get a lot of channel. 5 seconds worth. Curse Bullet onto Varian. Slowed. Slowing Sands goes out as a counter. Blaze Tychus taking care of Boss. Boss is no longer a threat. It's not going to take that. Now the teams are back together. Both teams have 16. There's the taunt. Varian in a bit of trouble. does manage to get away. Tychus, Blaze taking camp. And there is the channel. Blaze clearing bottom, now making his way up towards the team for team fight. Blaze is now here. Bunker goes out, Curse Bolt goes out on... Oh, can they secure the Grey Mane? No, but they get the Chromie. They get the Grey Mane goes down too. Odin's out. 4 seconds on taunt.
Well done.
So a 1-for-1 trade there. They're just going to wait out the Odin. It's a really nice back and forth game. There's a taunt, there's a stun, and Hoggery just gets deleted. Li Ming has the poke, but she is going to be pressured away. 1.4 seconds. Wonder if somebody can sneak over. It looks like that's what someone's going to try and do. Looks like Broom Boy was thinking about it, decided against it. So even after losing 2 bosses, Boogans was able to turn the fight around, get the advantage back in their favor. They're still down a level. Five seconds, 3 seconds, 2, Wave of Force goes out. They do have top fort down. Bottom fort is down on the side of Boogans. Tactical lost their top fort. I think this push is going to happen mid, especially once they see Li Ming bottom, knowing they did like their bigger damage is down there. There's a taunt. Unstoppable gets popped by Joe. Blaze looking for a dive, gets a knock onto the Hogger. Hogger gets deleted before Ancestral can get off. It's on an 8-second cooldown. Li Ming cleared bottom. Bottom safe. Top taking damage. Odin sieging. They are looking for this top keep, and I think with Odin, they're going to get it. Down 20. Keep down. Team escapes. Nice play by Boogans to turn that fight around. Even down 20.
Right, weaklings, face me in my fortress if you dare.
Time trap set on boss, just so they can see what's coming at them. It looks like they are going to start the boss. But it has a fort to go through, so they can give up that fort. They're going to take bottom boss. This is a really smart play on the side of Boogans. They don't have 20s. They don't want to fight. This is game 2. Oh, hi, idioms. Nice to see you, friend. Fort goes down. Bottom boss is captured. That'll take bottom fort away. Looks like they're meeting their camp. Gonna try and... Oh, they do lose mid fort. So structurally, I mean, it's pretty close to even, but one keep is down on the side of tactical feed. Oh, sorry. They also start a channel on the objective. That's going to be stopped. You're able to get 10 seconds off the timer, though. 20s for both teams now. There's a taunt. Ancestral used a little bit early, I think. That's a nice heroic to have faded out, though. Slowly pushing him back. Blaze misses though. Chris Bullock goes out. Focusing on to the Anduin. Anduin's going to go down. Oh, nice combo there with the Blaze Stukov. Oh, that's Hogger and Rhaegar down. So channel goes to the side of Boogans again. Greymane clearing up this mid camp. Stukov goes down. A little overzealous. There's going to be a Blaze kill as well. Oh, Calamity. Li Ming's just wrecking. Takes the Tychus out.
Secured the cage. We have to unlock it again. We want this camp.
That is 4 for 2. And they aren't going to be able to stop them. Big, massive minion wave starting to work its way, but it's not going to do much with 2 keeps up. Too much armor on the general. I like just playing the side of Boogans, you know, taking their siege camp, the Knolls, just to try and help out with mid. And they have their lanes pushed pretty far back in all 3 levels. So I think they're going to have... Hey, Drapes! I really think this is going to give the... They should be able to defend this without a lot of worry. I mean, they are probably going to lose a keep. However, we shall see. Looks like they are going to push to mid. Boogans setting up defense. Odin getting popped right away. He did go big red button. So that's going to take care of this guy really fast. So no keep damage. Got some keep damage, but no keep yet. Tom Peace is taking care of the one at the bottom. They pressured him away from mid. They're trying to keep him here so that top one can do some damage. Nice stun. Good follow-up on with the taunt. Tactical feed, just poking, trying to get that keep down. Chris Bullock goes out. Nice bunker. Keep is still alive. All 3 keeps still alive for the side. Oh, can they counter on this kill here? There's a taunt. Joanna Hogger goes down. Wave of Force goes out. And stay tuned. If this game were to end, I am doing a winner's interview, as per the norm. So whether this goes to 3 games or does get ended here, Hey, I agree, Calendav. As a caster, I love 3 games. You just give me 3 games all day, every day. That fork down is going to make the general pretty weak. When you don't have your tank and Hogger, and you have an Odin, they are focusing on this. 22,000. Bunker goes. Just for a whole bunch of damage. Halfway. Blaze goes down. There's a taunt. Greymane goes down. 3,000. Anduin goes down. Tychus goes down. Team wipe. 1,500 left. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was the edge of the seat. Now they need to take 2 keeps. If they take all 3, they can end here. The 3 people can end. There's 2. Blaze is up in 7 seconds. They're starting to channel just to be safe. General's almost to full health for the side of Boogans. These minions won't do a lot. They are doing some damage. They managed to keep this, like, to get a stall. Next fight ends it. That's the only thing to say. Knowles will do some work on the general, but aren't going to do a lot. Good counter onto the falling sword. Big taunt. There's the stun. There's the blow up onto the Joanna, so she's out of it. Joanna's out of it. And 19 seconds left on their channel. Oh, Mundane Zebra. They actually did do bosses earlier. Not right now. Tychus clearing the back. There's a stun. There's a taunt onto the Greymane. Can they get the lockdown onto him? There's the silence. Hogger goes down. Or Greymane, sorry. They do get the channel. J-Mac, thank you for the follow. And this, if they manage to, Joanna's up. But if they can, they have 30 seconds to go. Falling sword goes out. Slappy hand puts it on 26 seconds. They do get the stall with 16 seconds left. That's going to give time for Greymane to get back. Boogans playing it safe. Odin's getting popped. Big red button goes out. There's the channel again. Drunk Jackie, thank you for the follow. There's 4 seconds. 3. Li Ming goes down. Hogger goes down. Curse Bullet goes out. Probably, for me, it's one of the best sound effects in the game when Curse Bullet goes out. focus on it, Joe. That looks like GGs are being called. Three heroes down. This should be pretty much game, especially with what's coming behind the team. There's the taunt. Greymane goes down. And that is GG. Good game. Good set. Good series to Boogans. Nice game. Nice series. That was a lot of fun. And again, for those who weren't here earlier, I am casting again at 10:15 Eastern. So in about an hour, I'll be casting another Nexus game. I'm just going to do winners interview and all that stuff. Let's look at some numbers. 149,000 healing by the Stukov, 133 by the Rhaegar, nothing wrong with that. Damage-wise, Tychus at 96, Li Ming and Greymane at 95, 90 respectively. Good job by them. XP contributions, multiples in the 20,000s, tons of siege damage. Yeah, who do I pick? I think I'm going to go with Tompies on the Blaze for my MVP this game. I just think that was really, really, really a nice Blaze play. Really good bumps. Portals when they need them. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Alright, so let's see if I can go back to our maps. And I'll see if I can get somebody... And with me, I'm joined by Tompies, the captain of Boogans Forever. Congratulations, my friend. Really well played series. How's the team feeling?
Thank you, sir. Feels really good. They're an extremely good team. They won our division last season for a good reason, and they're really good players. And we put a lot of work in this off season with our new tank, and it's showing. Of course, we miss our bummer. You know, our bummer nut was our longtime tank, and we still love him to death. But we're happy to have Lucas on our team, and the team played well today. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, really, like I was really impressed with how your team kept its composure in both games. I thought you guys played extremely strong on Battlefield of Eternity. Were you when you guys were going into that, like with your bands and such, did you get what you wanted in order to counter their team, or were you guys looking to counter their team, or you're like, this is what we're drafting and we're just going to win with it? What were your thoughts going into game one?
Yeah, so I think like in the past, things that we used to do that would make us lose on that map, but that used to be like our worst map, and we've really practiced a lot this offseason on that one. And we would draft a lot to counter specifically, so we would watch their draft and then we would try to counter it. But that map is like really, you really don't need to do that so much as you just make sure you have people that can race, and then if you can get ahead, you just got to play really slow. So I think that's something that we've gotten way better at, is just like staying calm, play slow. You know, use your advantage. If you've got pressure going, then you just make them sweat it out and then have to go deal with the pressure. And you know, it was a really good game. We got some of the heroes we wanted. I think they took some of the heroes that we wanted as well. So yeah, it went well.
Well, I was really impressed with your healer, the Anduin. His Yeet of Fates were really on point, and with multiple effects off the light bombs when Anubarak was diving in. I mean, you guys played that map. I don't think it could have been played better by a team. I mean, overall, playing that map, were you guys happy with how you played that map against their map choice? Yeah,
for sure. And just kind of what you said about the Healer Thunder. Yeah, he's just a really good player, and he's his Anduin and his Stukov. I mean, there's a lot of things that he's really good at. So it was really well timed light bombs, really well timed pulls. We were communicating really well about the pulls. I know that I personally needed some saving a few times, and it really helped. So So that was really good, and I think we played it well. I think there was, the beginning of the game, I think we started off a little shaky, but we soon figured out what we wanted to do and how we wanted to play it the rest of the game, and it worked out.
Well, what I was really impressed with was your team's ability to hold defense. And I don't know who your shot caller or how your team came about it, but knowing when to send like Hanzo or Sylvanas or both onto the enemy's immortal, right, to get that burn down. Because there was one where there was a 4-man defense on your side, and Hanzo was just shredding their immortal and ended up giving it to you. It had almost no shield, but I mean, it worked out really well for your team.
Yeah, that was actually. I think none of us could really believe that we actually had won that immortal because we were so far behind. But we just, like I said, we put a lot of work on that map, and it was like it's a simple map, but yet it's not. Like there's so many little things that go into playing it correctly, and like knowing when to, like you said, knowing when to send somebody. It's just the key is just patience and kind of knowing your comp and knowing what you're good at. And they had the Chromie, right? So they had the long range poke, which is something that we were looking at, taking. And but that's how drafting goes, and I think we played everything else pretty well. So
Yeah, no, like I said, everything about that first map, I was really impressed with your team. Your camps. You guys were just knowing when to take camps, even when you lost your mortal. Like, well, we still have a camp that we can take, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, really well done on Battlefield of Eternity. Now let's go into Alterac Pass. Did you get everything that why was the team so willing to give up Joanna? Are you guys that confident that you know how to kill Joanna? Or explain that, like letting it go through.
Yeah, we are. She's really good, and don't get me wrong, but I think we know how to play around it, and we have other things that we think, at least personally for us, that are higher priority. And that's not to say that we don't like her or that we won't play her or anything like that, but we played into it a lot this offseason scrimming, and we feel like we know how to deal with it. So, and we just feel like there's some other heroes that were better for the map, better on what we wanted to do. Just and just in that scenario, like you have Johanna as the main tank, but they have Li Ming, so it's not really the greatest setup for Li Ming combos.
Right.
I mean, Feldrauth still played unbelievably well, and all of them did. He's a really good player, he's a good friend of ours, but yeah, it makes it harder, right? So we knew we had what we wanted pretty much here, and I think we drafted really well.
Well, that Alterac game was so back. Like, I was literally on the edge of my seat because I was like, okay, they got boss. They got a team wipe against you guys. Like, hey, they could probably end here now. They only had 3 up, but they played it smart. They took down the 2 keeps, which is, the minimum that you want to take so that minions can at least do something. But then you guys got that team wipe. And, I mean, up until, like, everything was so back and forth, right? How was the engagement? Like, how were comms when you were going into that last fight, when you guys were kind of positioned at the objective, right? But I in my opinion, I thought you guys were looking for kills, like, as opposed to really the objective. But that last set of actions that led to winning the game, how was comms, and what were you guys talking about, and like, what were you looking for when you realized? Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Basically, we knew we had some really good clear with the Chromie and the Tychus, so we knew their lanes were a little bit pushed, and we could just be really safe, poke and clear the objective like that. And I don't know, we really weren't like looking for a fight, but necessarily, but sometimes you just see a Blaze stun opportunity, and I just kind of yell, and then he's just there, and he's stunned, and then they kill him. So it was really good. The team's really good at following up, and comms definitely aren't anything special, I'll tell you that. But you see some opportunities, you take them, and can make some plays.
Well, your Blaze, I mean, there's multiple times you got some really key stuns on the opponent, like multiple people that set up the taunt and the Stukov lurking or low blow, whatever it was. So, I mean, really, really, really impressive first set. Welcome to week 1. kind of message is what you're sending in the Nexus division. I was
Yeah.
really impressed to watch. But yeah, unless there's something else that you'd like to share, I will give you the floor to do shoutouts, and I will let you go and enjoy with your team. Oh, I have to say, Thundercats, great healing. Sorry, he's in my chat, so I just want to throw that out there to make sure that he knows I was super impressed with his healing. Okay, go ahead, do your shoutouts.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, of course, these guys, teammates, they're awesome. Love playing with them. It's been a couple seasons for most of us now, and it's a lot of fun to play with these guys. You for picking the game up, we appreciate that. Other team, like I said before in the beginning of the game, they're some of our friends, and makes the games a lot more fun when you're playing with people you like. And we play together often, on off days. So shout out to them as well. And yeah, really the team, our team here, we were kind of hesitant on what division we were going to want to be in. We didn't necessarily have the worst, but not the greatest season of Division A last season. These guys in particular spanked us a few times, and so we were a little unsure what division we wanted to do, but ultimately we decided we wanted to be in Nexus, and I think we proved that we're here to stay. We belong here, so
Here to make a name. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what I can hopefully pick up with you guys in the future, and maybe follow your path through the Nexus division as the season progresses. So, again, I want to give a congrats to you and the rest of your team. Enjoy yourselves, and thanks for letting me cast you guys. I really appreciate it.
For sure, man. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to cast the game for us. It's always a lot more fun when somebody picks the game up, so we do appreciate it, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you again soon.
My pleasure. Take care, and I will talk with you soon.
All right, sir. Thank you.
All right. Okay, everybody, so let me put some music on while we do our close here. Turn this down. All right, everybody. So that's going to wrap up my first cast of the evening. I do have another cast in about 45 minutes. And again, it's going to be Regen versus Cat Daddies, another Nexus Division matchup. So I'm really looking forward to that. I want to thank you all. Thank you to those who subbed. I'm looking forward to seeing you again for future games that I cast. I want to thank you for staying tuned. I want to thank the teams. I want to thank NGS for 13 seasons of exciting casts. I think this is my 4th season I've been a caster now. Maybe 3rd, I'm not sure. But that wraps up my first game for the night. I got some things I have to look at and fix. I want to thank you all for staying tuned. Be careful. Love one another. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Be kind. And I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Peace!